Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will give you some update about the two volcano in the Pacific Ocean. Hawaiian Volcano Observatory Information Statement. U.S. Geological Survey. Monday, August 15, 2022, 6:17 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Tuesday, August 16, 2022, 4:17 Coordinated Universal Time. No significant changes over the past 24 hours. The earthquake swarm in the Manua Islands of American Samoa continues, with a source closer to Ta'u Island than Vailulu'u Seamount. A microseismometer, earthquake detecting device, installed in Fitiuta Village on Ta'u Island on August 13 is recording approximately 30 to 60 earthquakes per hour. Most events are too small to be felt. Estimated magnitudes of the largest earthquakes, including the felt events, are between magnitude 2 and 3. Observations and reports. There were no significant changes overnight and conditions remain the same as reported on Sunday, August 14, 2022. Residents of the Manua group of islands in American Samoa continue to feel earthquakes. Residents reported that earthquakes began about 3 weeks ago, and this fits with a felt earthquake report from July 26. The largest events recorded over the past 24 hours appear to be between magnitude 2 and 3. Approximately 30 to 60 earthquakes are occurring per hour, but most are too small to be felt. Reports suggest that the earthquakes vary in intensity, but are generally short, sharp jolts. The earthquakes are more likely to be felt by people indoors at rest and along the coast, where buildings sit on sediment that amplifies shaking. These factors are probably responsible for the variability in reporting. Based on the analysis of earthquake data from a microseismometer installed on Ta'u Island and felt reports, the source of these earthquakes is likely closer to Ta'u Island rather than to Vailulu'u. Scientists plan to install additional instruments to monitor earthquakes and other activity in the coming week. Analysis. The earthquake activity reported to date suggests a local source close to Ta'u Island. Due to limited earthquake monitoring equipment, the exact location of these earthquakes is currently unknown. A newly installed microseismometer in Fitiuta Village on Ta'u Island suggests that this activity is likely occurring closer to Ta'u Island than the nearby submarine volcano Vailulu'u. We also received several hours of data on Sunday, August 14, from a seismometer placed in Olosega Village on Ofu Olosega Islands. The earthquakes detected from this station were about twice as far away from their source as those detected in Fitiuta Village on Ta'u Island. While we cannot determine precise locations of the earthquakes yet, they seem closest to Ta'u Island. Not all earthquake swarms on volcanoes result in eruptions. Current low-level earthquake activity may continue and vary in intensity for days to months or longer without an eruption. It is also possible that the swarm is an early precursor to an eventual eruption. At this time, we cannot determine which of these possibilities is more likely. A large explosive eruption similar to the Tonga eruption earlier this year is extremely unlikely. Scientists are also investigating reports of other activity provided by local residents. We value and appreciate these observations as residents have the experience to recognize significant changes in their environment and provide significant contributions to our understanding of activity. Reports of exposed coral along the coast in the Manua Islands were investigated on August 12 and have been correlated with a king tide that affected American Samoa. King tides are more extreme than normal tides and thus may expose areas along the coast that are not exposed during a typical tide. However, USGS and other scientists will continue to investigate this event to confirm its origin. Several residents of Ta'u reported booming noises on August 10. Last night a resident of Olosega Village reported a boom at the same time they felt an earthquake. Booming noises could have a number of natural and man-made sources including rockfalls, ground cracking, volcanic noise, and human-caused events. USGS HVO scientists will be deploying infrasound microphones in the coming weeks to capture and analyze noises in the region. Response. Experts at the Pago Pago National Weather Service Office, NWS, USGS Volcano Hazards Program, NOAA Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, NOAA IOC International Tsunami Information Center, and USGS National Earthquake Information Center are working together with the American Samoa EOC to understand the source of these earthquakes better. The Samoa Meteorological Service is also reporting increased seismicity south or east of Tutuila Island. Dr. Natalia DeLine of the U.S. Geological Survey Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, HVO, arrived on August 11 in Pago Pago and is consulting with local authorities on the situation. Yesterday, August 14, she traveled to the Ofu-Olosega Islands with local authorities to meet with residents and install earthquake monitoring instrument with the assistance of NWS staff. Today, Dr. DeLine is traveling back to Tutuila Island. On August 13, the USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory installed a microseismometer to monitor earthquake activity in Fitiuta Village on Ta'u Island. This instrument stopped recording data this morning, August 15, and HBO, NWS staff are troubleshooting. On August 14, Natalia DeLine traveled to Ofu-Olosega Islands with other authorities to talk with residents and install a second microseismometer. The seismometer was installed in Olosega Village and is transmitting data intermittently. Staff are troubleshooting the instrument. USGS HVO staff member Dr. Drew Downs is traveling to Pago Pago on Monday, August 15, with additional microseismometers and other volcano monitoring tools. Additional HVO personnel and permanent seismometers for earthquake detection are expected to arrive in American Samoa later this week. These will allow HVO scientists to better locate where the earthquakes are occurring and identify the source of the earthquakes. Dr. Charles McCreary, director of the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, will arrive Monday, August 15, to advise about tsunami concerns. Thank you for watching. Thank you U.S. National Weather Service Pago Pago, American Samoa. God bless everyone, keep safe and see you next time.